Hello, beautiful empaths tuning in. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to take our power back as empaths and no longer be giving away our energy to others without our consent and our desire. Empaths are taking their power back. Let's do this video. We're going to talk about how to be empowered as an empath. Welcome everyone. Thanks for coming out to Thank You Universe. Much love to my friends and allies tuning in and all of you lovely empaths. So real quick, if this video is for empaths, maybe it's not for you, maybe you're not an empath. Actually, you are an empath. All humans are empaths to some degree or another. It's just we've been taught to suppress it or increase it based on the lives we've had. Humans are very empathetic species, you know? That's why we're so communal and we love to be in communities together, and we get lonely when we don't hang out with each other. So if you don't know if you're an empath, surprise, you are. So go ahead and watch this video because we're going to talk about how to be an empowered empath. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to embrace the fact that you are an empath. So a lot of us empaths, we've been downtrodden, we've been used, we've been abused. People have taught us that having emotions and feeling the emotions of others everywhere is scary and unpleasant, and we try to hide from it because that's what an empath is. An empath can feel the emotions of a person, other people, of the room around them, of a place. They're just very, very sensitive to energy. And so we learned that that's a bad thing, and a lot of empaths try to hide from it, and they turn to chemical substances to dull it, or they just become extreme introverts and shut themselves in the room all day because they don't want to deal with all the pain that they have had. But you can, embrace being an empath, because being an empath is actually really cool. It's like a superpower. How cool is it that you can just walk into a room and feel the energy of people? It helps you to read people really well. It helps you to know which people you want to be around, which people are safe, which people are not. Things like who's lying and who isn't lying. You can just go into a room and scan it instantaneously. If you're an empath, you've probably been doing this your whole life and don't even recognize it because it's just like habit. You just do it automatically. You instantaneously feel the energy of a room to see where you want to go or where is safe, or if you want to get the heck out of there. So really, you want to embrace this power of being an empath because it's awesome, and everyone is an empath, but not everyone retains their empathic abilities through their upbringing. Some people learn to shut it off growing up because they're taught to not be empathetic, or it's just too painful for them. So if you still feel like you're a strong empath to the point where you're still feeling the feelings of a room intuitively, energetically, that's awesome, because it's something that not everyone is highly skilled at or highly sensitive to, although everyone is an empath, including these flies in my face right now. So the thing about being an empath is a lot of different energy comes into our energetic fields, and so we become afraid of it and we want to hide and we want to shield ourselves from it. And shielding is one method that empaths can use to protect themselves from outside energy, but you have to understand that it's not shielding like you're creating a wall and resistance, because if you create a wall, that's creating resistance. You can choose to feel the energy around you and not try and shut it out, but you have the power to choose whether or not you respond to it, whether or not you engage with it. So yes, if someone just walks by and they're super angry and you feel it in your energetic field and your energy, it's not the most pleasant experience, but you don't have to be afraid of it and try and shut it out. You can recognize it. That person's angry. Am I going to engage? No. Or on the flip side, if someone comes to you and they're like, I have this rage inside and I'm being a reasonable person and asking if I can talk to you about it, and you're like, oh, well then yes, sure, let me do my empath thing and talk to you about your feelings and get to the root of why you're feeling that way so you can feel understood and begin to heal. So we have the power to choose whether or not we engage with these different energies that come our way as empaths. And it's very empowering knowing that you have that choice and getting into your own energy. A lot of us might not even recognize what it feels like to be with our own energy because we haven't stepped into our power and we haven't grounded ourselves as an empath. I have a video on some self-care tips that help for empaths. If you want to check it out, I will link it, that can help with grounding yourself. But you realize that you have your own energy field and you don't have to be constantly responding to everything coming inside of you. And to get in touch with what you feel like, because again, you might not know what that feels like because you're just so used to being like, water, just whatever flows into you, that's you. You're like an emotional canvas that other people like to paint on. Actually, one time a psychic told me that when I was beginning on this journey, or early on the journey. She said that energetically I look like someone had just taken buckets of paint and thrown it all over me. And that's what it can be like for empaths. Like, people have all their emotions, and just because you can feel them and you're there and you think you should be a helpful person, they take advantage of you. So you have all these different energies. But to get in touch with your own energy, it can help a lot to meditate and to feel your breath and get in tune with yourself. You might want to try doing this in a room alone to start, because it's a learning process, and having different energies combating you at the same time while you're trying to get in touch with your own energy can be difficult. So you want to know what you feel like alone first before you're able to feel that around other people and decide whether or not you want to let their energy in. So getting in touch with your own energy is very empowering to empaths, and I recommend it, and I definitely recommend doing some meditation on these things. Another thing that we need to do is to heal ourselves as empaths, because like I said, a lot of us think that we need to help other people to be valuable. A lot of us have been abused. We have this idea that other people's emotions are our responsibility. They're not our responsibility. Yes, we can help others. Yes, we can be healers and help other people, but ultimately, we're here for our own experience, and we're not just everyone's emotional doormat that they can just come and pour all their emotions onto, like, thanks for that, glad we're friends, Because it's not nice. It's really not okay, especially some of the things that a lot of empaths have grown up with and the abuse that they have faced in their own families. Because they are these gifted people and these healers who can feel the emotions of others, they've been made to feel like they have to. It's their job. They've grown up in very abusive, codependent relationships where people make you feel guilty for not helping them and make you feel like their feelings and their well-being is your responsibility. Or maybe you just learn to do that because you're empathetic and a kind, altruistic person and you want other people to feel good. It works like this. When you don't know how to control your own energy, you want to heal all the energy around you so you can feel good, because the bad feelings are coming in and you're like, oh, I have to take care of all that so I can feel good, without realizing that, no, you don't have to take care of everyone's emotions just so you can feel good. You need to step into your own power and your own energetic field and realize that you don't have to respond and engage with all those energies. So a lot of empaths have been truly severely abused, and you need to come to terms with that and realize that maybe even now some of the people you are close to are using you and they're just breaking through your boundaries because you don't have boundaries, because you haven't learned to put up healthy energetic boundaries as an empath. So learn to put up those boundaries. You can tell people physically with words, and a lot of them might be taken off guard if you haven't done this yet, but you're like, listen, I need to take care of myself right now. I don't have time for your emotions. And you can say it more tactfully. We're empaths, we know how to do that, but you have to let people know, I'm sorry that you're going through that, but right now I need to take care of myself. Maybe we can talk about it later. Or if you don't want to, you don't have to talk about it later. So understand the ways that you have been used and abused by people. It's going to take a lot of shadow work. I have a video on that. I'll go ahead and link it right now. And understanding who we are and how that has shaped our identity. This helpful person, a lot of empaths get into helping careers like doctors, nurses, they work in the psych field, they work as an ambulance driver, they work as a medical professional or caregiving professional of some kind, because our identity has been shaped, because we've been taught that we are given value by helping others, and that is what makes us valuable. But one of the things you have to learn is that you are valuable inherently of yourself. You're valuable because you are you, and you don't need to help others. One of the mantras that I used when coming to this realization is that I am worthy of love and valuable whether or not I choose to help others. So you don't have to help other people to be valuable. You can value yourself and learn to love yourself just being you and just existing. Because if you're only valuable for helping people, that kind of makes you like everyone's servant, and that's not a fun life to live. It's like, oh, help me so you can be good enough, help me so you can be good enough, deal with my emotions so you can feel good, and it's just this constant struggle to feel valid by helping others when you're not full on the inside and your own cup isn't full. So learn to value yourself as an empath, not even for being an empath, although value your unique skills and traits, because like I said, being an empath is pretty freaking awesome. And these tools will help you to step into your power, embrace being an empath, and learn to value yourself just for being you. So I hope this video was helpful to all the empaths out there, and I hope you enjoyed it. Much love to all my allies out there. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to get more, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye!